does it feel to treat me like you do? Atomic Blonde, take one. Hello everyone, this is Stepan and welcome back to my channel. As you probably already see what we're gonna do today, we're gonna create Atomic Blonde, Charlize Theron, aka Cindy Evans. So stay tuned and please don't switch the channel. For the first step, I already did the preparation on my face. I washed it out with the Matter Cosmetics and also apply serum and hydrating cream, what I'm gonna leave like as a primer. And after that, we're gonna apply foundation. But before the foundation, I wanna raise up a bit of my eyes. I know Charlize Theron has hooded eye as well as I do, but I thought if we're gonna wear nice hair today, why not to give a lift a bit here? And it will be easier for us to create a smoky eye effect. As you can see, I'm gonna wear a cap today just to make my life easier with applying a week after we finish with makeup. Clean a bit my temples here and here with a rubbing alcohol, which is 70%, to make sure my skin prepare for the tapes. It helps keep in place and it doesn't unglue until you do it. As you can see, I already applied the tape surrounding my cap, and I'm gonna use these tapes to raise my eyes a bit. Even more, I think they already raised by these two. Let's use this one. First step, I'm gonna apply it to the skin and then to the tape and raise it up. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm removing one part what already has a fold here and place it symmetrically on both sides, like here, where I used to clean with alcohol. Press it to the skin. Okay, good. Take a piece of tape like this. Detach the part what you have here. Make sure it glues to this tape what you cut it. And try to lift and pull back like this. Good. You see this one compared to this one, much open. I have more space here to work with. Let's do the second eye. Same way. Take some tape. Remove this one. Don't let it glue. Oh, like this. Okay. You can put it down a bit. Then hold this. Stretch, pull, and place where you want the tape, and glue it to the cup. What do you think? Good? Looks great. I think this one raised a bit higher. No, it's fine. Let's continue. Can remove this one because sometimes I forget to remove them. They're kind of invisible. And you can remove this or leave them because they're gonna be hidden under the wig. For the foundation today, I'm gonna use Fit Me by Maybelline, and I'm gonna combine with MAC, which is Strobe Cream Hydrating Luminous. I don't want to have like 100% coverage today, but I want to keep some glow. Even though in Atomic Blonde she pretty matte, but let's keep a bit of light in the look. And I probably will do just a half of my head right now because I want to do eyes, and it's smoky eye technique. It's probably gonna have some fallouts, and to clean my eyes is gonna be easier. Just don't have anything under my eyes. A bit of perfume before we start. Hello, my subscribers. I know one who used this one. So good. I loved it. Okay, I mixed foundation with the strobe. Let's apply it to the forehead first and to the eyes as well, since we're gonna cover them anyway. As you can see, this was made. Let's see how it dries. Will it have some glow in it after I added hydrating strobe there? I think it would. We're not concerned about hair right now because we're anyway gonna use a wig on top, so you can go ahead and be generous with your foundation around the hairline. Okay, looks nice. So far, let's use the beauty blender, which I got from Sephora. This one is the brand Sephora brand. I like it. It's pretty light, pretty soft. It cost like $16 or something like that, but it's a good analogy for the original beauty blender. I have an original beauty blender, but today I decided to use Sephora brand to see and compare if they have any difference, and if they don't, I will recommend you to buy that. Otherwise it's just same price, so no difference. You can buy the original one probably. Sometimes you can get it for $16 as well. So can you compare the top and the bottom part? The bottom part is still kind of natural, but the top is also have a glow, which is not made. You see, it's also natural looking skin, but it covered all uneven parts of my face, so we can proceed with the next step for the eyes. For the concealer today we're gonna use Fit Me by Maybelline, and I'm gonna apply it to the glasses area where we're gonna apply later shades. This is the concealer Fit Me. Let's do the application. I'm gonna use the soft brush just to make sure it's evenly blended into the skin and into the foundation. It looks good on the edges. It doesn't have any hard lines. I love the work of the Atomic Blonde in the movie. It was amazing. I love the soundtrack what they created of the era what they've been shooting in at the end of 80s with the wall demolished in Berlin. So beautiful. Nice story. Thanks everyone who was involved in the creation of that. So as you can see, it didn't cover, or like, it didn't change the shade of my eyes, but I still had the coverage in place, and I hope it will keep my eyes on the dry side since they're pretty oil in general. But anyway, to make sure it's gonna stay, I will go ahead and use Prolong by MAC. And this is Prolong Wear Paint Pot, which is groundwater. And it's in a jar like this, in small container, with the brownish shade. Why do I use brown? Since we're gonna do the smoky eye, we're gonna blend it into the skin. Black is hard to blend into the skin evenly without taking all the space what we have under the eyebrow. So I'm gonna apply longwear right here on my moving lid. I will blend it seamlessly with the skin, and after that I will use a pencil around my eyes. We'll blend the pencil, which is black, and then on top of the black we're gonna go ahead with the shades. So we're gonna apply Prolong Wear. I'll take a flat brush, big flat brush, and apply it to the moving lid. As I saw the reference photo, Charlize Theron had it in her moving eyelid and blended a bit higher, but not too much. Also on the lower lid, we would need a bit of that. And I'm gonna apply it. And they didn't change the shade of sad looking eyes, so it's gonna look down a bit instead of going up. But let me play with reference and maybe change it to my liking just a bit. Okay, let me try to do it on one eye. Okay, we're gonna take the fluffy brush and I'm gonna take my mirror to look closer at this. If I see any uneven part what I have, I will reapply my Prolong Wear. So looking directly at you guys, I sometimes don't see some colors. It's alright, don't worry about it. I'm going with the fluffy brush on the border area where I apply Prolong Wear, and I blend it into the skin, and I make sure it's not going to the eyebrows. And the same I'm doing under my eye. I don't know why I have so much cat hair on my brushes, huh? Can anyone tell me why my cats like so much my brushes? Okay, I think it's blended good. Looks nice. Let me go ahead with the second eye. This cream texture is nice and easy to blend into the skin. They're also gonna make sure you have your makeup for whole day and it's gonna stick, or you don't need to worry about anything going on with that. You see the color is pretty subtle. You can use it even for brights. I would recommend considering having in your kit if you don't. Even just with this one, you can already see it's more than enough for nude makeup for the eyes. You can put some shades, add a bit of eyelashes, and that's it. It's all done. But I think for the camera and for the shooting of the nice movie, it's not enough since it looks pretty nude. Like I didn't apply anything at all on my eyes. You can see I have it and it's blended. Okay, let's move on to the next step. I have several pencils to use. This one is not smudge proof, so we can easily blend it, and I'm gonna apply it on the upper lid and under the lid, and we'll blend with the brush. And we also have a couple gel pencils. This one is regular pencil by Maybelline Studio, and this is Smoky Eye pencil by Maybelline Tattoo Studio. Is mechanical, so it's easy. You don't need to sharpen anything, but with regular one you need to sharpen it, but make it more sharp at that point. This one is pretty soft and round looking. When you're trying to draw precise, it might be hard. So let's do eye pencil in an eye. We also can go with an inlet liner. So let's start with the pencil, and then we'll decide if we want to go with the eyeliner in inner eye. I'm gonna do lashes area and under the eyes right now. Stay tuned. Okay, let's go ahead and start right here. It's gonna be fixing pretty fast, so I want to apply the whole area of her eye. With my eyes, I need to change the direction of the eyeliner a bit. You don't need to be too precise with that. Just make sure you're applying it evenly everywhere before you go to blend it. And usually people do the top one first. I decided today I'm going to do the lower first. Okay, let's blend it while we have some time. With small pencil brush like this, don't have any product. Start to blend it a bit. And this is gonna be the base for the black and also brown. Brown we're gonna apply to the border, closer to the outside border of the eye, and black gonna be closer to that. So don't be afraid to go wide here, since we have the crease right here. So this is moving part, and with smile we can see it easily. You can go ahead and go down to this area. Okay, I think it blended good. You see the gradient goes nice, and you see how hard to blend the black. Kind of goes from darker black to the lighter black, but it's still gray. It's hard to blend it in the skin, but don't worry about that. We will add brown, which is gonna be easier to blend into the skin. Let's go ahead and do the top, and let's connect them together right here in the outer corner. Okay, let's blend it. Maybe we would need a bit more, but let's keep less and add more if we needed it later. For the blending, you use like motion back and forth, and a bit of running motion like this, back and forth, and then circle. Even though I sometimes don't do that, I'm doing like side to side. With the classic Smokey or Smokey, what we do usually, I would do darken the crease and a bit lighter on the fold, but for today we're gonna keep it like this. As you can see, it's already started to falling down. I want to raise it a bit here. And when you do Smokey, look straight ahead of you with the open eyes. And I think it's blended well. And make sure in the crease it's also good. Okay, I have some more eye epoxy going on here. Let's proceed and do the eye shades in the dry with the brown. I'm gonna use this one. This is Hawks by MAC. I'm gonna use flat, small, soft brush, fluffy, to make sure it's kind of light. And it's going to be like from the middle to the border. Go a bit higher with the crease if you have a hooded eye like I do. Make sure you have at least something showing up with your eyes open, looking straight. Okay, good. Switch to the clean brush, which is also fluffy, and something like this, and blend the top border again. Great, let's do the bottom part as well. Since we have less space, sometimes it's better to switch to another brush. And for me, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with this one to blend it. Nice! If you feel something not brown enough, go ahead and bring more in there. Still blend it. Fluffy one. If you don't feel enough somewhere, just go ahead and use a blender brush to blend it a bit. Looks nice. So we can go ahead and proceed with dark. Let's try the black. For the black, I'm gonna apply it with the smallest brush what I have. It's probably gonna be pencil brush, and apply with this one. For the black one, I'm gonna use MAC Carbon. Let's top. Good, let's try to blend it with the clean brush again. Good. This one I like more. Let's blend it a bit. Good. I think this eye looks great. Hide my hooded eye as well. I mean, I already hid it with the tape. After that, we can apply to the lower lid to fix the pencil. Make sure it doesn't leave the area. We'll have enough of dark here. Good. Let's blend it with a small brush like this into the brown. Make sure you only touch it on the border. We don't need to move anything else, otherwise we will need to bring it back. And only time when I do smoky eye effect on my eyes start to leak. A lot of light here, and also I am doing a lot of motion with my eye. Start to be watery, so let them dry a bit. Let's leave this one to dry, and let's switch to another one. And after I finish the second eye, we will go ahead and do eyeliner to put black in inner eye, waterline, and between lashes. I did the bottom part of the second eye. Let's do the top one. I finished with pencil application. Right now I need to apply brown shades on my eye. Okay, I'm done with brown one. Let's switch to the darkest, the black one. Do you see the difference between two eyes? This one is done with black, this one is not. I think we need to reapply black on both of them. I'm not sure if it's black problem or and we need to switch to another shades, but let's do with the brown what we used to use, and then do the eyeliner, and if it's won't be enough, I probably will switch to another eye shade. Okay, I reapply some black on both eyes. Let's do eyeliner today. Do we want to do inkblot or do we want to do something else? Because after eyes are done, we will finish the second half of the face. We'll contour a bit, and we'll do lips, eyebrows, and it's done. Let's go ahead and do eyeliner. Let me start with the pen eyeliner, and we'll proceed something else if we didn't like it. Okay, you see much better on this side. And you see why I asked not to do foundation under the eye, so we can remove it later. Something like this happens. So it's probably too liquid to go ahead with this, to proceed with that. I mean, I love it. It's gonna stay in place, but I hate to apply it into the eye. So with the flat brush, I'm gonna apply the eyeliner. I'm gonna grab it from the jar from Inkblot 77 and black, just like this. Don't forget to close the jar, since it's cream, it's good, can dry pretty easily. So you just tap, back 4x4 like this. See how easy it is? No worries about lashes getting into the eye and spoiling everything. Pretty pitch black. And if you want to check, you can all the time use your brush just to lift it up and see a bit where you're missing it. Much better. Let me reapply more. Oh, look at this. We don't have any skin left in this area, which looks incredible. Let's do the lower as well after we finish with the top one. We check the top again. Okay, good. And the same way you can apply it to the top. My lashes. I still have it in my lashes. Okay, remove it from my lashes. I will recommend to blend it a bit more like here. Since it's black, let's fix it with the black shadow as well. Good. Let's go ahead and do the lower and fix it with the shades again. Okay, this eye is done. To blend it. Oh, we are fine. Let's see. Okay, this eye almost done. Let's finish with the eyelashes. I want to use a curler today. Haven't done it for a while, so if I'm doing something wrong, please sorry. I will use the shader. For mascara today, I'm gonna use a Clinique Lash Power Mascara, long wear mascara, which is not waterproof, but it's long wear and it's removes with hot water. If you remember Trish McAvoy, it also removes with warm water without any makeup remover and doesn't create a lot of mess. The analogy for that is Clinique has a small brush like this. I'm not against waterproof mascaras, it's just hard to remove for me sometimes, but as well as remove, it's could damage your lashes. They tend to be much harsh compared to regular. Okay, this eye is ready. We can clean up a little bit. I use a small brush like this to draw the big in the inner corner of the eye right here. Let's switch to another eye and proceed with the eyeliner and a flat brush, which is already dry, and I need to clean it first. Okay, I finished the second eye. I just did one eyebrow using the LA Girl pencil in brunette. Let's see. I think it's alright. This is a cool brown shade which I liked. You see, it's pretty good compared to my natural brow, which is blonde. Let's do the second brow together. We're gonna have a bang, so I don't stress about my eyebrows be perfect as usual, you know, and they are not perfect. What is this? Go away. Inkblot is a great eyeliner what stays in the eyes for like whole day or night, but my nose is starting to run and you can see my eyes is pretty red. I don't know if it's just because of the light what beams in my eyes right here, but it might be Inkblot as well. But I don't want to blame anyone, just myself. I tell you, I'm not gonna stress about eyebrows too much, since they anyway gonna be hiding behind a bang. Let's leave eyebrows like this, and we'll probably fix it with concealer later. Let's clean under the eyes and continue with the face. What we're gonna do for the cleaning, we're gonna use a bit of tonic or micellar water, or you can use thermal water, whatever you have. I will use thermal water, apply it on a cotton pad, like this, and go ahead and check everywhere. Now you know why people usually apply eyes first and then go with the skin. You saw, Smokey eye is a perfect example where you will prefer to do your eyes first and then do the face. After we remove it with, we can reapply toner. After primer or hydrating balm, I might go ahead and apply poreless filter or poreless primer. Today I'm gonna use Laura Mercier since it's in a tube and it's easier to apply. Before I have hydrating cream on my face right now, I'm gonna use Laura Mercier poreless blurring filter primer, and I will apply primer on my beard area. It's hard to be a man, to do makeup, to look like a female, or at least reference a female character in a movie. Okay, let's apply foundation. I need to mix it with the Strobe Cream Hydrating Luminex. Okay, let's go ahead. Be careful with the eye area, since we already have them. Don't go too close to them. We might go ahead and use concealer with the beauty blender or a smaller brush. Switching to beauty blender to make it smooth and even. Okay, alright, so, and the rest what left is concealer, contour and lips. That's it! Do you wanna do it dry or do you wanna do it cream? Let's see. Let's continue with concealer. For that we used Maybelline. And let me use a buffer. Let's apply to the forehead. Yes. Let's use beauty blender again. Just a bit brighter, not too much. You see? Pretty subtle. Even here we already don't need contour on the nose. Nice. Let's do under eye area. One thing with the Maybelline concealer, it's cool, great. No, don't believe me. Maybelline concealer is good. The package is too small. I mean, it's probably enough for you to use. Okay, better. You see the light here a bit. Okay, let's do another eye. My sponge work today probably not the best. I don't want too much light here. Let me add a bit. You see, I kind of already don't need a lot of contour since I did it with concealer. What's left? Contour? She's probably more on the coolest side, or the movie says this cool tone. Do I want to keep up with this one? Because it's warmer. She doesn't have a lot of blush, so probably will use this contour as a bronzer as well as a guide. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with contour right here in these areas. Just a bit, maybe a bit here. Yeah, I don't think like I need blush or too much of blush. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn on lights at the bottom, so I did contour. As you can see, I applied a bit higher today, and I also did a bit on my jawline, but just a touch, not too much. Okay, looks good. I'm happy with that. This one probably, no, I don't think, I just did not apply there. Good. Underneath the nose, let me put a bit underneath the nose. Okay, let's do the next step is dry textures. So since we're already done with eyes, let me apply a bit of pressed powder by MAC number C3. This is like powder foundation, something plus foundation, yeah. Because C2 is pretty light. I don't want to highlight it too much, but I want to press the foundation what I have back to the skin. What's wrong with me? I forget all the time to turn on the light underneath. You see how shine is disappearing bit by bit? Cool. Let's do the contour a bit. I want to cool down a bit the contour, so I'm gonna use this palette here. I'm gonna apply it with a fan brush. It's just one stroke move. That's why I like good. Since I'm not gonna use the bronzer, I'm gonna use contour here, and this I'm gonna do the same job but usually my bronzer does. Let's bring a bit of shine back without using too much highlighter. I'm gonna use Hourglass powders, these three, and I will apply it to the highlighter area. You see it's kind of lighter and it has some shine but not too much, and also underneath of my eyebrow. Good light. Okay, let's do the nose. Good. And the top of the nose. And since we don't need a lot of blush, let me use Catrice a bit here. I will mix it with the same brush. Be too crazy about the blush and it could be a bit shimmery. Let me use the clean brush and blend it a bit better. Okay, next step, let's put a bit of powder all around the face. For that I'm gonna use Laura Mercier just to make sure everything's set. This is translucent, but sometimes if you're not sure if it's gonna be translucent, start with the areas where you want to be lighter and move from there. This way you'll be sure you not overlighted the area where you want to shade. And let's apply lips. For the lips today I have several choices. We can do lighter in the middle and darker in the corner. Let me go ahead and use a pencil first. My favorite. We're gonna apply the pencil on the lower lip first. You see I didn't go too far, but wait a second, I will. Perfect. Let's do the top one. Okay, we're done with the pencil. Perfect. Let's do it like this. For darker, I choose Maybelline, which is Maybelline's Made Stay something. I'll tell you just a second. And for the lighter, let's do another one. Oh my god, 12 minutes for the lips. Ah, crazy. And this is pretty much it. If I forgot something, please reach out and tell me what I forgot. Let's put on a wig and finish the look. See you. How does it feel to treat me like you do? Ra 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 ah ah, ra ra ma ma. Cindyevans is here, MA6. I found a list. Cocksucker. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial with me. This was Stepan and I hope you enjoyed that. Please support my channel, like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. We did a wonderful job, I believe. If you repeat it, please tag me on Instagram, TikTok or YouTube. I would appreciate that, and look something what you've done and learn something else. I'm sure you can do that since I done it and I never done it before. Or you don't know how to do something, please tell me and I will explain how to repeat it for your face. Or we'll try it to repeat here with me. Tell me where you are. It was a great job by Charlize Theron and the whole team of the movie Atomic Blonde, and it was so inspiring to create this. Thank you guys for you and your hard work, and see you soon with another video. Bye. I'm a bit hot here.